Alright, we're looking at 2012 Toyota Corolla automatic transmission. Gonna do a transmission drain and fill on this. Has a nice drain plug right here with a M metric 10mm Allen head. So everything is left to loosen, right to tighten. So we're gonna break this loose. And I have a drain pan underneath and catch the fluid. Broke it loose.
Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for watching my video, and do all that good YouTube stuff. Share it, like it, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, subscribe, all the things that you do. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video and saving some money perhaps. I also invite you to check out the links in the description for some long-term savings with the stock market, and checking out the links for either E-Trade or M1, where you can save and trade fractional stocks, or Webull, which is usually giving away a couple free stocks for just depositing $100. So I strongly invite you to invest in your future and check them out. Thanks, and let's get to the video.
I got a container here, catching the fluid, so I can get an idea how much is in it and put that much back in. Coming up on 2 quarts, which is interesting. This is a 2013 Corolla, I think I said, and this is a 2012 Toyota as well. And it had 2 and just under 2.5 quarts come out, so just a little minor difference. I guess we'll see how much ends up going back in. So, and again, this fluid's looking pretty dark. It says about 70,000 miles on it. Both these cars had pretty dark fluid coming out, so I'm actually going to do this twice, maybe 3 times on these cars to try and get a little better fluid quality in there. So we'll put the drain plug back in. We'll probably put 2 quarts in then. Run it for 10 or 15 minutes, run it through the gears, drain it, run it, drain it, always adding fluid, of course. And then I'll show you the final procedure for checking fluid level at the end here. Information correctly, it says 36 foot-pounds on that drain plug. It seems a bit high, but if you're going to do that, that's what I found. Snug it up. If it doesn't leak, you're good. Little holder for the dipstick itself. We've got about 2 quarts out. We'll put 2 quarts in, and we'll run it, get it up to operating temperature. They want 158 to 176 for the temperature of the transmission fluid. And then we got our marks here. We'll get it in the hot range once it's up to temperature. Alright, so we got our transmission funnel in the dipstick tube, and we're just going to add a couple quarts. And then we'll run it and get it up to operating temperature. They want the transmission fluid to be like between 158 and 176. We can check it in the hot range then. So I'm going to use a scan tool. If you happen to have an infrared temperature gun, you can check the transmission pan, which is about 5 to 8 degrees cooler than my scan tool reading. But it's definitely cheaper than a scan tool. Just shoot this at the bottom of the transmission pan when it's warmed up, and you get a temperature reading, and be pretty accurate. Alright, we're just going to run it. This is running the shop for about 10 minutes maybe. Coolant temperature 186. Automatic transmission oil temperature 107. So it is climbing up there, but not exactly the same. We'll rev it up a little bit and get it up to 158 or better, and then we'll check the fluid level. Pan, so if you happen to have a infrared gun, certainly cheaper than a scan tool. That might be the way to check your transmission fluid temperature. Real close, within 5 degrees probably. Our transmission temperature is 163, so we're good to go. Put the dipstick in the tube and pull it out. Your Toyota is up to operating temperature for checking the transmission fluid level. They want you to run it through the gears: park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, 1, then back up into park. Maybe 10 seconds in each gear. They don't say how long, just run it through the gears. Of course, you're leaving it running when you're checking the transmission fluid level. It's really hard to see on the camera with the lighting. And the oil's kind of clean, but I've got it right here above the cold mark. So I'm going to add maybe another 1/4 of a quart. And if you read one side higher than the other, read the low side. You always want to read the low side. So, yep, just put the dipstick in the dipstick tube all the way down till it locks. Then pull it out after you've wiped it clean, of course, and give it a reading. And again, it still looks like it's just above the cold, so I'm going to add just a little bit more to get into the hot range. So that'll be replacing your transmission fluid on your Toyota Corolla. Several makes and models of Toyota. Actually did a 2012 right over there just a little while ago. So same transmission, same stuff. Good luck to you.